know when you're not right, this is recording. So right, so from the Tan Sau position, if you think about from the Tan Sau to the Bong Sau, so you're protecting this area, it's a cover for this area, yeah? So, for example, because your Tan Sau's here, elbow in, fist on centre, stay square, use that tension. Because your Tan Sau stems from your guard position, which is on centre, if I were a boxer, I'd be coming this way, which is my triangle. Into you, your triangle's flat, straight point. So what you want to do is, as my punch is coming in, the point of contact is your point of rotation. Yeah? And you're going to move it across to the side, so your wrist, knuckle here, your wrist joint moves over here. Okay? Now that, if I do it slowly, you'll see the effect. So as you do your Bong Sau, you move it across. And that's keeping the forearm parallel and just lifting the elbow as high as it will go to the shoulder. If you start to do this, now I'm going to move you, as I'm coming in, if you start to lift up, but then at the same time, you do that because you're trying to gain height by lifting your shoulder, your arm will start aiming down. That's because you've already rotated the shoulder joint inside, yeah? And now you're using the rest of its movement. That's actually going to miss the punch. You're not going to have any contact with it. So you're not going to be able to redirect it, yeah? By keeping the forearm horizontal and rotating on that point there, that's what happens to the forearm. That's what happens with your forearm. See how it's more horizontal now? Yeah? Now that has lifted, but it's natural. No, you're lifting it up yourself now. See the difference? Think of your elbow. There. See where your forearm is? It's horizontal now, isn't it? And that's why from this position, I'm going to hold your elbow still. When you don't push, I don't need you to push against it. Just leave it there. Don't push. There you go. Do a fac sau for me from there. No. See why your fac sau comes upwards from the Bong Sau position. The reason for that is this joint here has rotated inside the socket at this angle. If you kept that straight, you'd be fac sauing here. Yeah? When you do the Bong Sau, see how the elbow lifts by rotating the wrist. Now when you do the fac sau, you're actually fac sauing upwards. See the difference? So that's why when you do the Bong Sau, it's important, stop pushing, stay relaxed, square your shoulders off. It's important that when the fist comes in and you get that contact, you maintain that contact and use it to move it to the side, not this. Because otherwise you're just going to seesaw underneath the punch as it comes in. You see the difference? Yeah? So if I'm here and you throw a punch with that hand, that's what I'm doing. I'm bringing it across. So if you come here, that's what I'm doing. I'm taking it across. If I did this, I'm just taking it high. Yeah. I'm not redirecting it because my wrist hasn't moved off centre. See the difference? Yeah? So do the punch again, move it back. That's where it's gone. Over there again. Oh, now I've just lifted it up to my face. Okay, so it's important with the Bong Sau. Let's do the other side. So from here, punch with that hand. That's where it's going. And again. Yeah, punch to the target. That's where I want it to go. Again. See, your punch is going to carry on and just go straight past my head now. The other way, punch.
Straight on my face.
Straight on my face. So that really is not a very good Bong Sau to be doing. You need the wrist to move off centre. That's the only way, as the punch comes in, that's the only way to get it redirected. Alright?
Okay.
Thank you.